So what's up, peeps? This is your boy again, King G's, and welcome to my vlog. So for the content of this video, guys, I will perform the project that given us from instructor, which is the common wire splices and joints. So before I start, let me show you the definition of the common wires and the materials. So let's go!
Common wire, splices, and joints. As a student in electrical installation and maintenance, you should acquire the important knowledge and skills in wire, splices, and joint. You should be familiar with actual application of every splice and joint. That will serve as your tool in performing actual wiring installation. Of course, another factor is knowledge in interpreting and analyzing the wiring diagram, especially if the circuit is complicated.
Here are the tools and materials needed in making splices and joints. We have side cutting pliers, longness pliers, the cutter, the gloves, and the TW stranded wire 2.0 mm, 1 meter, and TW solid wire 6 mm 14, 1.5 meters, and the ruler and the glue stick. Also the plywood.
So I perform first the rat tail or pigtail. So rat tail and pigtail, this is kind of joint is commonly used to join two or more conductors inside the junction box. It is suitable for service where there is no mechanic stress when wires are to be connected in outlet box, switch, or conduit fitting.
So here are some tips or strategies that you can apply in performing this rat tail. So first, place these two wires in the cross position and twist the end point, and lastly cut the excessive wire. And reminder, keep safe at all times.
So next, I perform the Y splice. This is the method of wrapping. It's generally used on small cables because the strands are flexible and all can be wrapped in one operation.
Here are the tips and strategies that you can apply on performing Y splices. First, place two wires in cross position, then hold in using long nose pliers and cut the excessive wire. Again, you can cut the excessive wire at the end. Twist the cut part and make it straight.
So now, I perform the knotted top. This is used where the top wire is under heavy tensile and stress.
So some tips and strategies that you can apply in performing knotted top. First, place the two wires in cross position, then bend the vertical wire over the horizontal wire. Tie the bend proportion using long nose pliers, and then bend the wire going up. Turn the wire to the right and make in terminal loops 4 to 5 turns to the right.
Now, I'll perform the fourth, which is the plain top joint. This is used where the top wire is under considerable tensile stress circuit.
So this is the last that I will perform. So this is the tips and strategies that you can apply in plain top joint. First, place the two wires in cross position. tight the bend proportion using long nose. Make a terminal loop for the turns going to the right and treat your output at always.
And now I perform the aerial type. This is used as a temporary tap, usually done in construction site. The easy twist will facilitate tapware movement.
So here are the strategies and tips that you may apply on it. First, remove the insulation wire, create a loop with space, make a compressed terminal loop going to the right, and use long pliers to compress the wire.
And now I perform the Western Union long tie. This is used extensively for outside wiring to extend the length of wire from one end to another.
So here are some strategies that you may apply on it. First, cross the wires in a cross position. Then twist the wire approximately 6 to 7 turns. Then make 4 loop turns to the right. Hold it with wire using the long pliers. Hold it in the plain grip part. Then make loops. Next, same as processes only. Then keep safe as always making this task.
And now I perform the Western Union short tie splices. This is the most widely used splice or joint in interior wiring installation. Extend the length of wire from one point to another.
So here are some tips and strategies that you may apply on it. First, place the 2 wires in a cross position. Then hold the middle part using the long nose pliers. Then make 4 loop turns to the right. And keep safe up always on making this task.
Duplex cross joint. This is a 2 top wire turns simultaneously and used where the 2 top wire is under heavy tensile stress.
So here are the strategies and tips that you may apply on it. So first, remove the insulation wire, then bend the 2 vertical wires simultaneously and make a terminal loop going to the right, and lastly, straighten your output as always.
Cross joint. The same application is done as in plain tap, and the only difference is that this tap is a combination of 2 plain taps placed side by side with each other.
So here are some strategies and tips that you may apply on it. First, cut 2 pieces of wires approximately 3 inches long and one wire approximately 2 inches long. Then tighten the bend proportion using long nose pliers. Again, compress it with the wires. Bend the vertical wire over horizontal wire. Then compress the wire using long nose pliers.
And lastly, I perform the rapid tap or T-joint. This is used on large solid conductors where it is difficult to wrap the heavy tap wire around the main wire. So here are the some strategies and tips that you may apply on it. First, place the bent wire and straight wire together. Then use a one strip of stranded wire to combine the two wires. Then, turn the wire until you reach the point. While turning the strip, keep them compressed and keep safe as always if you do this thing. That's all.
So I'm done performing common wire splices and joints, sir, and I hope you liked my video. Thank you and good morning.